All right. The last pair that I was given key NZDJPY, guys. I hope Lesali got the two that I made so far. So we're gonna start as usual. We're gonna start at the top and work our way down. So on this one, what we can see is that in 2014, 15, 16, somewhere there, the price gave us. This was the area of what? This was the area of my handwriting. My thing is just a mess. Let's just use this one. This was the area of resistance, right? Okay, let's put it here. Where is the highest point here? It's this one. Let's put it there. So this was the area of resistance. And now recently, the past 3 months, we broke that resistance. So from 2015 until now, the price has been playing underneath 83. Yeah, 83, as you can see there. But now recently we managed to break it, so it means this does not exist anymore. So the next area of resistance is where it's let's take this up. It does not exist anymore. It was broken. So on monthly, the next area of resistance, it's here. And remember, we always mark the area above and the area below to the current price. So the area above, the nearest area above is this one, and the nearest area below is this one here, so that we know how the price is moving in between this and that. It's this one. So if the price comes down now, it's just that it turned there. So if it comes in here, we are buying. Where are we going to exit? The first exit has to be at the point where we turned this. That's if you are trading higher time frames, and then the second one will be there. Right? So but in this on this time frame, we can see the price is sort of trying to reach for this and trying to reach for this. So this is where we'll be trading. So if it gets here, we are buying, we're going there. If it gets there, we're selling, we're coming down, and just like that up until one of them gets broken. The very same way here when we had this ne? And the one below was here at some point. So the price was just moving like this in between the two, and then here tried to go up, but it didn't. It came and broke this. Then it means the bears were very strong at this point. The price was just gonna go down. It kept on doing this up until the day it found support. I don't know what was happening there in terms of the fundamentals, but it came back to this. You see, on higher time frames, the zones for the areas, they are always respected. And then it struggled to break the trend line for how many weeks, for how many months? 4 or 5 months before it took off and broke the area of resistance. It means this area also, if the price was to come here, we will never forget the characteristic. We will never forget the fact that it formed this move that broke the trend line and also the area of resistance. So if the price comes here, we are also expecting it to bounce. But until that happens, for now we are still in between this and that. So we are going to buy, sell, just like that. So that's all we have on monthly on this one. And then let's go down to weekly. In terms of the trend line, it will still be the same. If we are to draw a trend line here, it will be like this. And you can see when the price was going down, it did this, and then it went up, it did this, it came back, which is this is lower than that. So here there was a short-term trend line or momentum at this point was sort of pointing to the downside, even though this is going up, but the momentum was pointing down. So if the price now, if it comes down, we will be taking it from this, which is what inside it agrees with what our monthly one. So this is the area of interest, good people, if the price gets there. And then on weekly, it means on weekly, remember we always mark the zone above and zone below. So on monthly, remember the zone above and zone below is this one and this one, right? So now when we went to a time frame Lawanyana, which is a weekly, the zone below is this, the zone above is that, the zone above is that, is this. The zone below is this. So it means if you are trading maybe weekly, daily, H4, when you'll be saying price is bouncing like this up until it gets broken. When it gets broken, it means this, you don't consider it anymore. You are moving to a time frame higher, or you're moving to the next one, which is most likely gonna point you to the same area that we are having on monthly. And that's how you trade. You always link all these time frames together. They must all agree. They must all give you the same thing for you to trade that. So here we are looking to buy there. Should the price come back here? Let's drop to daily. What's happening on daily? So on daily we did go up, and then we can see when it gets there we came down, when then we went higher than that, which is higher than this. So it means on daily we did have some trend line there at some point, and then this was our area of resistance. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say with that one. This area here, it's the one that formed this move which broke the trend line. So it means that is a strong area. And then after that we did have another one here which sort of finished all this, completed the move and broke all those ones. It is also important. So when the price came back to it, it gave a sell, and then it took off, it went all the way down, and then the next one, it's somewhere there. So chances are that right now I think we should lean towards maybe having the last push to the downside, because remember we got this and then it paused, we got this and then it's pausing, or a pullback, and then maybe it will give us that one last push into the area that we want to buy from, so we can take a sell there should we get a chance to sell. But now it's going to be challenging because the trend line can be somewhere there and we have already broken it. So for us to sell from this, it's a challenge because the trend line does not allow us to sell. The trend line is no longer bearish. So on weekly we didn't have anything there. We do have a rejection here. We do have an area here. So this is the area where I think it will give us the last push into this area, I think, and I just hope it does that. Then you'll be targeting like this zone, so you can take it from this or anywhere where you get a confirmation. As long as you are inside here, you are safe. So maybe fingers crossed that you get your push from this. Let's mark it from here so that when we're moving down we won't get the loss. Yes, that's the zone. So on daily, where is it located? Yes, you can see that's the small daily zone that I was talking about. It is located inside. So this is where we'll be looking to get our sell, like selling from there. Then we just hope that it will go and give us the last push to that. Right one. And again, as much as daily is bearish, but no, it's no longer bearish. It's now in consolidation because we broke the trend line. It will remain in consolidation up until we break this. We did have this one, which means our trend line is there. So if you are trading on smaller time frame, if you are taking a trade from there, remember the trick. We get there, we exit. One. As much as we are saying the price has a high chance of giving the last push to that, but we can't ignore that's the trend line. The daily short-term trend line is not yet broken. So when you get a sell there, I'm going to exit at it. If it gets broken, maybe I can get another area to sell. Now I'll be targeting that. One. So let's just check H4. Let's check what is happening on H4. Nothing much. The price is still pushing up, so the trend line is still there. So we're still saying from somewhere here. It's just that, remember, the lower you move, now the structure changes. There's too many bars, but somewhere there we'll be hoping that we'll get an area to sell, and then we'll go and exit there. So let's just do one more, which is daily. H1. Still the same. There's nothing, no difference. So H1 trend line can be there, or you can put it there. And if, let's say, you want to be aggressive and say, I'm gonna put my H1 trend line there. Okay, no, I'm gonna put it there, It means when the price gets there, you wait for it to be broken, then you can sell. And then target that H4 trend line, which is somewhere there. The target will be here. If it gets broken, it means another. If it gives you a demand, or an area of resistance there, you'll take another sell. Now you'll be targeting the main area, which is you'll be targeting that. You see, I hope you can see. You can see the first area that the first trade that you're gonna take, it's going to exit at this H4 daily trend line. You're going to exit here. Should it gets broken, then that's when you're gonna target that one there. Remember, the reason why we are pointing, we are hoping that it will go back and go all the way down there is because of what? As much as it broke this, it formed a rejection there and came below the rejection, and then now it's coming. So it's just that the month is gonna end soon, and this one, if it closes as a rejection, then chances are that it might not even come and give us the entry that we want. It might go up. Mara, if it comes here, we are taking it. And then on weekly was saying we have resistance there and the demand there. So if you get to the resistance, we have a chance of just getting that last push, and then this is gonna be a bigger buy from there. Then that's it. I will see you in the next one. I don't know when I'm gonna release the next video. This was just to analyze the currency pairs that I was given in the comments. So yeah, so I'm gonna end it here.